Shaka's power rankings.
Yes. All changed from last week. Real Madrid back top after that Manchester City result. Barca second, despite going top in La Liga. PSG, who, well, France doesn't say much, but all of a sudden putting together a pretty decent Champions League run. Ajax on a nice run. PSV got the better of Juventus. Atletico down, even though they didn't play in Champions League. They're now what? Second, third in La Liga. Fenerbahce still second in Turkey, but going great guns there on an incredible run. Arsenal are back in, only beat Leicester, but all right, you're second in the Premier League. I guess that's deserving of something. Bayern are just hanging on. They're top in Germany, but they are just hanging on. And Marseille have put together a pretty decent run to be second in France, and all of a sudden looking good.
So why have you got Arsenal and Bayern in then?
Gab Marcotti's back with us. Hang on a minute. What the music as well?
I know.
New beat.
Yeah, that's not my doing, Kay.
Okay. Yes, are you feeling it or not?
Nah, I prefer the old music.
I like the old one.
Yeah.
Go on then, Stevie. What are you upset about?
Well, this is the top 10 in the world. And he's complaining, and he put Arsenal and Bayern in, and he's complaining basically that they're both in it. How'd you work that out?
Well, Bayern were in last week. They dropped down. They're still top in. They're still top in Germany. They're playing against
Yeah, but you're making
number 2.
You're always making excuses for putting them in.
They grind the result out. It wasn't convincing, but they got the result.
Hold on a minute.
I've got to base it on results here.
About 25, 30 minutes ago you went, oh, and Arsenal with 2 late goals from Moreno, and basically they never looked like scoring until then.
But then they scored.
But they're the top 10 teams in the world. But they're in the top 10 teams in the world.
You mean dock them points because they may not score in 2 weeks' time? I got to go and want to see. They scored. They won the game.
Gab, can you stick up for Shaka?
Come on, Gab. Bit of a Dadaist interpretation, I think, especially Ajax, who of course were nearly knocked out by what's it called? Union Saint-Gilloise? Is that?
Yeah, that's
the
one. That's one.
That's
That's
how Shaka
The
says
mighty Union.
Nearly is the key phrase there, Gab. Nearly.
But it is interesting how the teams who are number 1, number 3, and number 4 in the Premier League aren't in it. Neither of the teams were number 1, number 2, and number 3 in Serie A. But was it Ajax and PSV are 4th and 5th? Like, okay.
They're going all right in Europe. I'm giving them that. They're going all right in Europe. The team that's number 1 in England, what did they do? They drew.
Well, they won the group stage, but okay.
That was a long time ago, Gab. They haven't played
Arsenal
Champions
never played
League
in
football
Europe.
since then. That's a long time ago.
Arsenal,
that's old news.
If it's to do with Europe, Arsenal never played in Europe.
Yeah, but they won in the league. The last league game was.
Yeah, but that's what Ajax in because you'd said because they played in Europe. But yet Arsenal didn't, but they're in. How's that?
Because they won.
Oh, it's one for me and not one for thee.
Is this
Something like that.
Caribbean ice cream van music?
Wait, what? Gab used a term. Gab used a term. They have no idea what he's talking about. Gab used a big. Gab,
What was that posh term?
What, Dadaist?
Yeah.
It's an arch term from the term Dadaism, sort of surreal, interpretive. Think Gaudi, the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. You must have been there, Kay.
I've been there, but Gab, I can't teach it like you can.
That's sure clear
Yes.
enough. I still have no idea what's going on.
It's all right.